Welcome back, everybody. It is now my privilege to share with you the incredible story of Jess Dunn. Jess Dunn is a 16-year-old girl who has already overcome so much in her life. She was diagnosed with osteosarcoma in 2012, had to have her left leg amputated in the same year, and then in 2013, she kicked cancer's butt and was declared cancer-free. She's now finishing high school, giving speeches about her life, and inspiring people everywhere. This is her story.
When most people think of strong and inspiring women, they think of political figures, sports stars, or fictional characters. They don't think of a 16-year-old girl from Toronto, but they should. This is Jess Dunn, and she has been through more in the past 2 years than some will in their entire life. On July 4th, 2012, Jess was sent to Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto to have x-rays done on her left knee due to swelling. Thinking it was just an injury from sports, she was shocked to find out that it might be cancer. The next few days, Jess went through many tests, biopsies, and scans to see what was wrong with her. Just a little more than a week later, she was diagnosed with osteosarcoma in her femur, which had spread to both lungs and small tumors in both. And just like that, her life changed.
It's definitely changed some of the things I do, as I can't play baseball right now, but I will be able to soon, hopefully. But other than that, I don't think it's really, for the first year it changed a lot because I was in the hospital 3 out of every 4 weeks. So that definitely changed, like relationships with friends that weren't allowed to come in and see you and stuff like that. But other than that, it was pretty much like just kind of, you tried to keep it normal just so that it didn't affect you as much, because the more you kept it normal, the less you thought about what was going on.
Osteosarcoma is the most common type of bone cancer and is the cancer that fellow inspiring Canadian Terry Fox had. In late July of 2012, she had 5 weeks of chemotherapy, then had an operation on her leg in the hopes to save it. Unfortunately, the tumor grew too fast and large, and it had snapped her femur, causing her to spend the next 6 weeks at Sick Kids. On August 21st, Jess had a 14-hour surgery where they amputated her leg, turned her ankle around, and attached it so it could act as a knee with a prosthetic. During her time in the hospital, Jess got a lot of support from her friends and family.
I had 3 major ones. It would have been obviously my family, and then my best friend, and then definitely my baseball team too, because they were all really supportive and came in whenever they could and all that kind of stuff. Burned DVDs and stuff like that. So they were definitely a big help through everything.
And also from her favorite former Toronto Blue Jays player, JP Arancibia.
Yeah, JP, he was always my favorite baseball player. Whenever I was at the Rogers Center, like I'd go down and say hi after the game or like before the game. And then he sent me a text one day and he was like, keep an eye on Twitter tonight. And I was like, okay. And then he tweeted me and he was like, do you want to throw out the first pitch on JP Arancibia bobblehead day? I was like, yes, I would.
Jess, it's your pitch to JP Arancibia.
In September, Jess was sent home for a few days, but was back for more chemo and 2 lung surgeries, the last one on December 11th, 2012. In April of 2013, she finished her cancer treatments and in July was cancer-free, with big plans for her future.
Definitely planning on starting baseball again, hopefully this summer. Well, training this summer, and then hopefully back playing by the summer after. And then I was a ski racer too, so definitely get back on skis and start training to start racing again within the next year, 2 years.
Jess Dunn has been through a lot, especially for someone so young, but can always be seen with a smile on her face. And she wants others to know who are going through a similar time a few things.
So basically, yeah, just keep going, because at the beginning it's like really hard to see an end and you don't think it ever will end. But then kind of you get close to the end, you see it will, and you see that it will get better. And so it's just keep going, keep your head up through it, try your best.